is. Oh, that's great. Fantastic. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. If it does happen again and we, OBS crashes one more time, I think we're calling it for today. And hell, depending on if it happens very quickly, I may just delete the logs because there's no point. But we'll see. Your luck charm has arrived. Oh, really, Badcap? You're here. You were here to drain all the luck? All the bad luck? Let's hope it works. How's everyone doing today? Okay. So, I already booted the chapter up and all that. We'll resume the chapter. For some reason it works. Yes. For some reason it does work. Wait, are you... Oh, great. More issues. Your text is not appearing on screen. Test. Like, that's something that I don't think there's... Fan it works, I suffer. Yeah, okay, so now my message is coming on to the stream, so that's a good sign. That wasn't... There we go. Okay, for some reason, on my playback, I can't stay live on the YouTube side, although it is now. It will jump every once in a while. But at least the text is appearing on screen, Badcap. That's something. Alright. I didn't even start the chapter. Like, I just did all the text and all that and all the prep work. Again, if we crash, if OBS crashes, I'm just calling it. So, the plan is, we have two routes. We can either go north or east. It only works for you when you sense that YouTube hates me. True, it really does. We can either go east and go around, we need to save Cecilia, or we can go north and around to save Cecilia. We need to recruit Percival. Well, we don't. Well, I don't know if we need to, but we're going to try to recruit Percival. To recruit Percival, we need Lalo on the team. So we do need her. And I don't fully know how this is going to work. I may have to reset anyway. But Narshan here has the Delphi shield. If we take a thief and we are able to steal that, then my flyer can be immune to the bonus damage from bows, which is huge. It's a huge buff. But supposedly these two are going to leave in a few turns, but he comes back, so I'm not sure how that works. For now, I'm going to send all of my units north and see how that goes, so I can get to Percival. Because we are going to be dealing with paladins. We're going to be dealing with paladins, because that's fun. What's your range? This is the chapter where we are really going to be dealing with promoted units. And this is just the early levels of the promoted units. Over time, they are gonna get to higher levels. And it's just gonna get tough. I have Ray on the team, because I do want to see if I can give him some levels. Same thing with Lilina. That's why I don't have Lou on the team right now. We can't use Lalam to dance. You're Cecilia, the sorcerer agent. King Safiel, for your prowess in battle, you have the honor to fight me one-on-one. Zephiel's just aura farming, come on. Poor Cecilia. Too powerful. Lost consciousness. I would have expected more. Your Majesty, invincible as usual. I suppose this is all one could expect from an Etrulian general. Your Majesty, if you would allow it, can you leave her to me? I have some certain bad memories with her. I want to punish her for them. Alright, do with her as you wish. Thank you very much, Your Majesty. You make one of the prison cells ready. Yes, General Narshin. Might as well do the battle royale. That's, of course we have that. And how's everyone doing today? Oh, great. The Wyvern Riders are heading this way too. Burn is attacking the castle. This isn't what they said. They had decided to leave the Etrulian matters to us Etrulians. What shall we do? Was it General Narshin who made the order to attack the castle? No, sir. It was King Zephiel himself. The king did it himself? So it looks like Byrne had no intention of leaving anything to us in the first place. We are going to move right now. Tell the rest of them that. Yes. The castle has fallen. Yes, we were too late. Is General Cecilia alright? There hasn't been any report that she has been killed, but probably. Well, if there's still a possibility that she's alive, then I won't give up. We have to hurry. What bro yapping about? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Okay. So, we gotta deal with this guy. What can we do against you? 11 damage, 14 damage. Okay. I can't double. I think at this point, we need to just hang out here. Alan, what are we looking at with you? Again, I can't double. I can't double. Neither can he. We shall hang out here. Danny, you kind of just stay close. Liliana gets up here. We have Ray up here. And we're going to be dealing with some mages, so... like, everyone's, like, heading this way. Except Fur over here. Fur and Deke, Geese can handle it. Something like that. My main problems are up here. Villain talk a lot. Villains do talk. They do indeed talk a lot. It is Fire Emblem. You gotta give the villains time to speak. Let's try it. Your Majesty, we have found Princess Guinevere. Show her to me. My brother. Guinevere, good to see you. Sophia, why? Why do you cause war? Cause a war, killing innocent people? Innocent, you say? Jealousy, vanity, greed. People are fighting over these silly things in every nation. And you say they are innocent. Well... the world must be liberated from such pointless things that men fight over. That is the purpose of this war. But people are being brutally killed in the process. Sacrifice is always needed to end radical change. That is nothing new. Sophia! Guinevere, you are my only sister. Therefore, I will forgive you this time, but not the next. Do you understand? Narshin, the leader of Guinevere's defenders is here, no? Yes, her name is Milady. Alright. Tell her to take Guinevere back to Byrne. Also, tell her to make sure that the fire emblem is returned to the Temple of the Seals. Yes. Sophia! And they're gone for now. Every villain needs their monologue. Exactly. Now you're getting it. At least Alan's doing okay against the paladins, but definitely need healing. Oh my god! The crit from the Killer Lance. That is not good. Damn it! That is not a good sign. That is not a good sign. You know, again, he's supposed to tank, but there's only so much you can do when you get hit by a Killer Lance. I think I'm going straight back in. Maybe I won't get in range of the Killer Lance. Like that, maybe I won't get that close. Let's try this. I think it's clear that my healers need to be up there. Everyone else can just kind of hang out over here, I think. This is already starting off amazing. No, and I can't skip this bit. Again, Zephiel Aura Farms. I think that's just his normal attack. That's not even a crit. I was playing a little bit of Bloodborne yesterday. And when I booted up my playthrough of Bloodborne, I decided, let's go with an arcane build. Why not? It's different. And it was a huge, well, not a huge mistake, but the early game got very annoying because there was no way to get a weapon to do arcane damage. So I'm just like stuck dealing with basically weak weapons, more or less. You are the problem. So, if I put Lance right here, we'll be okay. Steel Lance. Something like this. Keep Fanny kind of close by. Stay winning. How so, Crimson? How so? What, your stream streak? You know, you're building a closet. Oh. Hope that is not too stressful. Streak is held. Yeah, that was a good sign, because if we had another crash and you couldn't stay, then you probably would have lost your streak due to that alone. Orphan, oh, by the way, Crimson, Orphan was the one that was first today. Let's try it. I'm not worried about the Axe Reaver. It's clear I'm gonna need both my healers up here. You know what? I'm okay with this. If we can stall the Paladin, that works out fine as well. Alan needs healing. That is for sure. Milady, Princess Guinevere, it's good to see that you are safe, and was returned to Bern on my mount. Princess? Milady! What are you doing? Please, put down the sword before you are hurt. Please, let me go! Should I blush? What would you do next? What would you do next? I understand that Roy of the Lycian Alliance army is near here. You would join the enemy? If we do nothing, the world will be overrun by Bern's forces. No matter what kind of reasoning he gives, what he is doing is the same. He is forcing others into submission through power, and I do not think that will lead to anything good. Milady, I ask you to let me go. There's one thing. There's one thing I cannot forgive you for, Your Highness. When you left Bern earlier, why did you not come ask for my opinion? I thought your reputation would be damaged. Did you think I would prioritize my reputation above you? I'm your loyal knight more than I am the knight of Bern. That has not changed since I was knighted. Lady, if you told me to let you go, then I would follow your order with pleasure. Thank you. And... please stop attacking. I am not the enemy. Everyone, lower your weapons. She got, like, the instant move ability, clearly. She only gets to use it once. You know, she can move, like, as far as she wants on one turn. She may be lying. She may be a messenger. Killing a messenger goes against the knight's way. Are you General Roy? And you are? Roy! Princess Guinevere? You were safe! I escaped with her assistance. My name is Milady. General Cecilia is alive. Really? Yes. Though she's severely wounded, she is alive. She's in prison. She is in the prison cell right now. We have to rescue her. And we have Milady on the team, who is a dragon rider. And if I am correct, we can use her. If I am correct, she can promote. And if she can promote, we can use her. Class recruits, class modifiers, not one of them for skills. Nope. Class change. Genealogy. Binding Blade. Yes, she can become a Wyvern Lord. So, we can use Milady. Which, let's be honest, she's probably going to be the better flyer out of the group. Yeah, you'll be fine. Now, up here, Alan, for sure, needs healing. However, I can get the kill right now. And that's a... not a reset. Not a reset. Jump the gun there a little bit. Heal... no, we need a mend. Yeah, we're gonna need to spend a lot of time just... holding around, you know? You know, if I have Lance not do anything and just stay there, I can have Lilina just attack from a distance. Get EXP this way. But yeah, I've been playing Bloodborne, and due to the whole, like, going arcane route, but there's, like, no arcane weapons to use for a little while, so it was just very annoying to play through for a little while. So I finally found out that if you kind of make a run for it in one area, you can totally get a weapon that can deal bolt damage, which is arcane in this case, so I finally have a decent weapon. And now some things are a little bit easier now. I say some. Let's go Frank can get the kill. Give him the EXP. Never mind. This is why we need a flux. This is why we need a flux. I saw someone says, just spent 10 minutes upgrading. What you miss? Upgrading what? Not much. We got Milady on the team. She left Burn. So we got a Wyvern Knight, or Dragon Rider, on the team. We can use her. She can promote. I'm not gonna let Lance do anything. For now, let's just leave it like this. Sucks is there's a healer over there. Eventually, they're gonna run away, back out and heal. Are they ready? Yes, the dragons are prepared to fight at your command. Norshin, I will give you some dragons to fortify your militia. I want you to send some of your troops to Nabata. The Nabata Desert? The desert lands located in the center of this peninsula. Right. I heard that there was a hidden village where the dragons have been staying since the scoring. Let's see. Then there's a high chance that a divine weapon is located there. Exactly. They must not fall into the hands of the enemy. I already sent some troops to start attacking, but they are outnumbered. Yes, Your Majesty. I shall have the village taken in no time. I shall remember those words. Of course. This is probably gonna be bad. Because Alan now got the kill. But now he's gonna get attacked twice. Oh good, he dodged. He honestly needed a dodge. This guy gonna swap force maxed out every bottom half map. Oh. Crimson's gone, now just us. Crimson's working on his he's building a closet, so I think he's just kind of working. Okay. All the enemies are just heading towards me, so right now I'm just kind of having to turtle. Where am I? You're still not well. You shouldn't move. Did you treat my wounds? I wasn't used to it, so maybe I didn't do a good job. You did. Thank you. We must find a way out of here. Ow. Don't move. The wound will open again. I must do something. It will be alright. I can see a light that will be here soon to help. Light? That light will aid us both. We must wait for it. Who are you? I'm Sophia, a priestess of Arcadia. What is Arcadia? I shall tell you more about it later. Right now, please trust me. A lot of plot going on in this chapter, that's for sure. If you stop sending messages for too long, Battle Royale won't work. Yeah, that is true. Right now it's just, yes, Crimson is lurking, I believe. Okay, so if I were to have Lilina attack, she can't kill. If I were to have Lore? I don't know if Lore's the right word, but yeah, pretty much. Let's go for Ray to attack. Thank you, Ray. So I'm gonna have Fanny go ahead and rescue Ray. Alan needs healing. So does Lance. They both need healing. But I can go... If javelin and steel lance. You have a javelin and steel lance. This is kind of a bad sign no matter what I do. Your older brother had MatPat visit his college or jealous as hell. MatPat? I used to watch him a lot when I was younger, but then I saw, like, how much he was cherry-picking his stuff, and it just kind of... I really stopped liking MatPat after realizing how much he was actually cherry-picking a lot of his stuff. And then, it's not just cherry-picking. MatPat then continues to say he was right with his cherry-picking. Pull up some Batman Arkham Knight. I do have Batman Arkham Knight. PlayStation 4. It's been a little bit, though. I need to play that game again. How's it going, Popcorn Dog? Now, let's see. I think we'll have Deke here. That would be 34. So you need a steal. On to Fortnites. I see. Just, is there any new skin you're going for? Any new skin you're going for, or are you just playing for fun? Good jump, Fur. Yeah, Hawkcorn Dog, this might be where we're gonna run into issues. We're dealing with a lot more promoted units. So we got a Paladin here, we got a Paladin up here. Wyvern Knights are going to be annoying. I think we got a hero over here. So things are going to start getting worse. Supposedly Narshin is supposed to leave. Like, this is not going to be easy. And it's just going to get worse going forward, you know? There is the Hoshimashi Suisei collab. She's a VTuber from Nature Resources. Oh. So there's a VTuber collab. Okay. Defensive 7, defensive 15. Actually, Milady is probably better for this right now. Let's have Milady go here. Can she... She can't kill. Maybe we could get Lily not to kill. Or not kill, weaken. Thank you. Second VTuber collab? Who was the first then? Igor into Fort and TF2 to true. Very true. I think I've only played TF2 like one time. I don't know, maybe a lot of those games just don't appeal to me, but TF2 always seemed fun. Again, TF2 was always a case where I've seen a lot of people made those, like, YouTube poop videos. So I see those videos everywhere. Orphan was here, she also, we finished. Oh, you finished the closet, nice, okay. Yeah, Orphan was here and claimed the first, so Orphan was first. Maybe killing it? Oh, that is not good. That is not good. Steel sword? Yeah, let's get rid of it. You didn't get TF2 recommendations? Thank God every day for that. Why? Would you have gotten addicted to Team Fortress 2 back in the day? When it was popular? Oh, shit, can't make it. You're just a hater? Oh, okay. Okay, right now, if we could just get rid of these two... think Shin will be okay if he gets attacked. Lance, if he were to get attacked, we're talking 4 damage. Okay, so Lance is fine. Lance is okay. I could probably just attack and weaken a little bit. The big threats up here are done. TF2 got some good quotes. TF2 has a lot of good, like, old YouTube poop videos from back in the day. I mean, good and, like, how bad they are, but entertaining enough, you know what I mean? You need to just stay over here. You can't really do anything. Wyvern Raiders. Oh my, what? The 3% crit? This is not good. I thought Ruker would have that. Oh god. This is not good. This is bad. Okay. We'll go back in. No matter what, I kind of need to just have my units head up here. And I think we'll have Shin do more instead of Ray. But I don't mind having Lilina up here. And I might need both my healers over here. Lalum, hide in the corner. Over here. Everyone else. So like head over here. And honestly, Shannon's just kind of here. Or Fanny, whatever her name is. Here, I guess. Roy can go up here so that a lady's closer. Something like that. We're gonna have to deal with this scene all the time. Is there a reason why you're a hater of TF2, Hawthorne Dog? Or you just feel like it? Just hate TF2 for the love of the game? But yeah, back up, I started disliking MatPat when I realized how much... There was one video he did on Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And it was one of those cases where I first realized that he cherry-picked evidence. Because he used the Hyrule Historia as a source. And I had the Hyrule Historia too. And I was just like, well, wait a minute. If you turn the page, literally the next page debunks everything you're saying. And so it was one of those situations where once I realized that I saw that he cherry-picked that, what else was he cherry-picking, right? And what really bothered me more than just, you know, a bad theory video is that the next video, even after that, his intro was, for the sense that we proved Majora's Mask is this. It's like, no, you didn't prove anything. Like, to me, he's just very full of himself when he made these cherry-picked, theories. It's stuff like that that made me really annoyed with MatPat. And, it was the Majora's Mask video that made me stop, or... It was one of those... Once I saw it through there was something I knew, personally. It made me think the other ones must have not been great, too. Yeah. I understand that. And then, like, there were plenty of other times where there was leaked emails of MatPat where it further proves my thought that he was cherry-picking evidence. Like, there were a lot more stuff that was furthering that. There we go. We got Milady. So, let's get Ellen to mend first. Then we have... You just like to hate, you know, that's fine. I know, I was just kidding. I was just making sure. Just a hater to hate for the love of the game. Now's a good time to use Thunder. Give Lilina that EXP. And maybe we can give Shin... not a kill, but major damage. Luckily, you can most hate on DSP these days. I mean, DSP does a lot of, he does a lot of stuff that's warranted. I know you saw the whole Virtual Boy thing, Hot Corn Dog. I think I kind of pointed it out last week on stream. Like, it was, like, what the hell? So, the guy with the killer lance is right there. It's the best plan. Milady can tank. I think I should Milady try to attack. Try it. Let's be honest though, DSP just gives a lot of, like, gives a lot of reasons to, like, either mock him. That's not helpful to me at all. Oh, let's see. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have Ray try to get this, because I want to try to move Lance up another square. Damn it, it was worth a shot. Okay, go for it, Lance. Okay. Let's see if this guy becomes a major problem. Maybe this guy will attack Ray. We'll see. One paladin down, another one to go. Just don't stand here. Start with Fur. You're gonna head out for the day? Have a good rest of your time back, Cat. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you've drained enough bad luck for me right now. I don't think it's a good idea to get in range of the paladin. I think we're just gonna have to just this. Keep you close. Alright. Let's try it. Without Lalum, we don't have another... Without Lalum being able to drop, we don't have another... Oh, come on! Great. Stupid Killer Lance. I can't catch a break with that thing. I can't catch a break. Maybe I should have not targeted the paladin so much. I could have hit him with Shin and then kind of just left him alone for a little bit. right now, this is one of those, the first few turns are the hardest part. That's the problem. The first few turns I'm having a lot of trouble. I just realized that probably was a crit. Because I don't think he could have killed without it. He's just guaranteed to get the crit. Also, I saw a thing about DSP Hot Corn Dog where it was a clip about him, like, really hating the Mario movie trailer and how, like, it's just slop for the kids. Then it's like, how are they gonna get the Mario lore when you keep mixing everything for no reason? Because it's like Mario 2, Mario Sunshine Galaxy, as well as maybe a couple others. But yet, like, with something like the Fallout show, which I hear, like, really breaks a lot of lore. He's just like, they furthered the lore with that one. It's like, you could get so upset about Mario, but not Fallout. As he said, he didn't care about the Fallout lore. Yeah, pretty much. It's like... And when I saw his complaint about the Mario movie trailer, in some parts of his argument, I actually don't necessarily disagree with some of what he said, right? But then you realize that he's a hypocrite. Because it's okay when Fallout does it, but not with Mario. Do something like this. Square. Has been kind of shaky at best. Fallout 1 implied a lot of stuff, and 2 tried to make the pre-war as vague as possible, but Bethesda has been making more and more lore surrounding the pre-war since 3. And I've heard that the Fallout show just breaks a lot of the existing lore that was already established. Just contradicts a lot of stuff. But, you know, it's okay that Fallout breaks a bunch of lore. But, you know, as soon as Mario does a bunch of this stuff, no. We can't have that. It's just kid slop. How are they going to understand the lore of Mario Galaxy when they play Mario Galaxy and there's no Mario 2 stuff in there? You're confusing the kids. Stuff like that. On one hand, I don't necessarily disagree with some points that, yes, Illumination just puts stuff in there just for references, just to get you to be like, oh, I remember Wart. Let's be honest. The Wart stuff in the Mario movie is probably not going to do anything. They're probably not going to actually do much. It's probably there to be a reference and nothing else. On the other hand, yeah, it's probably there to be a reference, nothing else, just to get the people in the audience to be like, I remember that. I remember. And that's all it's there for. So on one hand, I don't necessarily disagree with that part of the argument. New Vegas has a cult following, right? And this is coming from someone that knows nothing about Fallout lore, or just Fallout in general. I never played any of it. So, I'm just kind of speaking from what I have heard other people say. But I don't really know why. I'm just like, I heard they broke lore. That's all I really hear. Okay, I think right now... Can I get Lance to kill? Damn it. I should have left him alone. I think it will be best if I just leave these guys be. like, of all the things to get upset about, it's Mario. Let's be honest, Mario doesn't really have much going on in terms of, like, lore or story. You could kind of mix in a few different stuff together and make it work. I need to back out a little bit. Lily, now let's go ahead and start weakening this guy. I think I'll let... If Helen were to attack toward him, I think I'll just let him be. I think that would be for the best. Let's get Saul back here. Alright. Let's just leave it there. Let them attack me. Yeah, it's a good thing I dodged that last attack. Lance was able to just take the hit at full health. Now we gotta deal with... Killer Lance. Oh, good. Thank you. Now it's just javelins. I'll still probably see the Mario movie, because I thought the first one was okay. I have my issues with it, but... I don't think I've watched any of the new trailers. I was shown the poster. Someone sent me the link to the poster, so that's how I knew about it. But I didn't watch any trailers, because I knew I was going to watch it anyway. So I don't really need to see more. Rather keep some sort of surprise in there. But yeah, Illumination does have a thing where they just try to throw in everything at once, and then they don't spend that much time on it. They just move on to the next thing. Because, you know, we gotta keep things bubbly. We gotta just do all the things. We're on a scene too long. We gotta move on. The kids are getting bored. They have low retention spans. Yes, this will work. Yeah, Rupert's gonna need healing. Okay. I think we'll have Keese right here with the Killer Axe. I'm gonna go ahead and set Fur right here. That's 28. That would be 30. Okay, you can't kill. Deke? You can with the steel. Fur, on the other hand, I can attack and weaken. I don't necessarily need to kill. Kinda hoping this guy will block the path a little bit more. Up here, we got a bunch of healing to do. But if we could get rid of this guy, that's a major win. Shin, Welkin. Iron Bow? Okay, we can Iron Bow. Get the kill. But yeah, speaking of adaptations, I've watched through Season 2 of live-action One Piece now. And, again, I think it's okay. Kind of like Season 1, it's an okay show. It does most of the stuff you would want in an adaptation. it doesn't rush the plot most of the time. Like, it's not like Yu Yu Hakusho where they try to mix in like 2 different arcs into one season and it just doesn't work. The costumes look fine. Like, it's not movie budget, but it's, you know, not, you know, it doesn't look bad. I think Milady can go here and start attacking. And it's Japanese, will be okay. Even if she gets attacked by steel lances, I think we'll be okay. There are some things about live action season 2 that I first had concerns about, because at first, in the first episode when they were in Logtown, they did a lot of... There was a lot of moments where they would just introduce a lot of characters that would happen way later, where you're just like, one, why are they showing this early? And two, and then you realize it doesn't add up to anything within the season itself. Salt needs to go here, heal. What's your magic? 6? Oh yeah, a heal will be beautiful. There are some characters that they show off due to hindsight. Hindsight being 2020, they were able to reference a few other things. Like introducing Bartolomeo in Logtown and showing Brooke a little bit during Laboon. But then, I question, was that even the smartest idea? Depending on how they handle it, right? Because on one hand, yes, in hindsight, you probably would show these characters in some form. On the other hand, if I get hit, I'm gonna die next turn. If I hit, I kill. If I miss and he hits me, I can die next turn. I don't know if this is a good idea, especially since I get this game. Send you over here. Be prepared to send you over here. So yeah, on one hand, I question whether or not it was even a smart idea to introduce them, at least in some of the ways that they handled it in the first place. Because one, it adds up to nothing. And two, it adds up to nothing. And my main thing is, let's just say, for example, they actually do make it all the way to Throwback, and they see Brooke, right? Well now, because you already know Brooke exists, you've already seen how he looks like, and you already know he's tied to Laboon, the impact of realization that at least some of Brooke's crew is still alive, or Laboon's friends is still alive, that doesn't hit nearly as well. So, but, and that was my argument. But then, like, thinking about it, this is probably a show that they are thinking they are probably not going to get past Season 3. Because I think they've already confirmed that they are getting a Season 3. Like, it's already in the works. And with that in mind, I think it kind of makes sense to... It might make sense to introduce some of these things, at least in the way they handle it. Because it shows that the world is a lot bigger than you would think for a series that you know has more to it, but the show won't get past probably Alabasta. Maybe I can get out. Just I don't want this really not missing on that one. Okay. Next, I need... Here, just to start heading down this way. Easy, easier. We are going to need to make this one. Ray, can you... this kill. Like, there were a few moments where I'm just like, wait, we're doing this now? This doesn't happen until way later. And with Season 1, when they had Garp in, I felt like adding Garp into the story more than what he already was during that section of the plot felt like a creative decision. These references to later stuff in this one feels more like member berries than a creative decision to me. I think we need you to do this. Let's kill him. Deke goes here. Can you please? You can't kill. You can't kill. Let's not attack. We still got a lot of stuff to deal with. Something like that. Let's get Shin down here. Shin can go here. Shin has become one of my better units. If I were to attack with the longbow, I can't kill. I probably could have if I did this first. Oh well. Let's just keep the iron bow for now. Lady. Go down here. Ellen for now. Just... Wait, no. Ruker, go here. Ellen. And then we can mend. Saul's closer. Lalum, you can just kind of stay over here. Okay, that archer's not doing anything. Taking fur. Good, we dodged. We already got rid of the paladin. Okay. Shin. Let's start with you. Get the kill. Perfect. Some of the stuff didn't look good, to be fair, for it. Like when Alvida used her powers, it did not look good. I also didn't think the person they got for Alvida wasn't that great of an actress either. In season 1 to begin with. But for the role, she had to lose a lot of weight, so kudos to her for that, actually. Couldn't have been easy. I think we can have one lady just go straight here, and we can start weakening at the very least. But I never really thought her acting was great to begin with in Season 1. Granted, she barely does anything, but I just never thought she was that great. And in this one, her acting felt even worse. Some of it was the CG of her sliding around. It did not look good. But, compounding on how I don't think her acting was that great to begin with, it just did not. You're gonna have to just do this. Damn it, Deke. Okay. I'm going for it. Thank you, Lilina. I'll say this, the episode where it was just Chopper's backstory, the guy who they got for Hillerbrooke, God, I can never pronounce his name right, I think he did an amazing job. I think he did really good. Geese. You won't get doubled, so it's not a... We should heal him. What, Molly? What? 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 You were charging at me. What is it? Do you need to go outside? Okay. My dog needs to go out. BRB. I am back. Okay. Molly went outside. It's done. It's back. And go. Okay. Back to this. Alright. So, Rooker's healed. We can have him go and get rid of the healer. And I think I will do that. Oh, wait, Rooker can't do that. Fur! Okay. 32. Okay, yeah, so let's get rid of the healer. I'm risking it for Fur, but suppose she should have good evade. this with the Killer Axe. I get tank hits. Get a crit as well in the process. I get the kill. That works. Thank you, Geese. Strength and luck. We'll take it. PG working? Yes, it is. Okay. We do have to deal with the archer still, but I think we'll be okay. Geese is in range of one of them, but we'll be fine. I think we've cleared out most of the problems. I know there's going to be more reinforcements, but where are they going to come from? Turn 8 and turn 15. Northwest corner. So right up here, there's going to be another set of enemies on turn 8 and turn 15. Oh, maybe the turn 15 is only on hard. Okay. On turn 12, there'll be another set of reinforcements, and turn 18 on hard mode. Down here where we start. Okay. However, if I can defeat the boss, which I believe the boss in this case is actually Flare, if we can defeat him, then we get rid of the reinforcements as well. For now, we're going to have to start recruiting him. We're going to have to deal with a lot of calves over there. There's a few calves. There's less enemies over here, so I really just have to focus up here. Okay. I think we gotta just start sending units this way. Let's take... Saul can go here. Yeah, Saul can heal. Fanny, you can rescue Ellen, and we'll just start heading north. Lalum, you gotta head this way too. I think everyone else... Right, Molly? Okay. Melissa's still dealing decent damage. I wish I sent Lance in. Okay, Deke? What's your defense? 10, 7. Fur has more defense than Deke. And more HP. Wow, Fur. You're doing great. Same thing with Rutger. He has more defense. That's shocking. Usually, mercenaries have more defense and HP. Or at least more defense. Like, more defensive, more tanky, more evade. Wow, that is not the case right now. Hey, Crimson. You're back. Finally made it past, some of the big enemies. Go shower and lurk, do what you need to do. Take this ring, it builds up your muscles when you wear it. I wouldn't recommend it to the ladies, though. Or for the ladies. We got the body ring. It's +2 con. Let's get rid of this healer. Weaken the healer, I should say. ballistas. They can only target 2 at a time. Well, they can target the same ones. Saul can go ahead and heal. Geese can run forward. If he gets attacked twice, he'll be okay. I don't think Fur could survive if she got hit twice. Attack of 20. Defensive 8. That's 12. You could. I'd rather have you healed first. Shin and Lily now are gonna head up. Rutger can survive. Roy has a defensive 9, that's not bad. I definitely cannot have Milady to help out over there. I'm gonna send her up over here. And I'm just gonna hope that everyone down here can deal with the ballistas. Maybe I should have Lance help take them out first. Okay, you moved away from the ballista. Both did. That worked out. Okay, Deke, your turn. Okay, you can't kill... That's 34. Okay, good. One ballista's gone. And if I put you here, you cannot get hurt. He put himself in a corner. Okay, we're good. We're good for now. As long as we just don't stand here. Send you here. We have Saul go here and heal. I doubt we're gonna beat the boss before reinforcements show up. I doubt that's gonna happen. Balin. Seal sword for accuracy. Never mind. You have crap accuracy, I guess. What is your accuracy? It should be fine, it's just... You have good avoid, I guess. Never mind. They're here now. I thought I had more time. I thought I had more time for that. Okay. What is the general principle? We're leaving. Are you sure? Burn's actions are clearly active. Insult for Trulia. I cannot aid Burn. I must return to Acrolia. Inform the Douglas. Plan for future actions. Retreat at once. Didn't make it in time? Hold on. What? So, I missed my chance to recruit Percival. Is that the... Watches Burn's attack. Seeing Burn interfere in what should be a wholly, truly an affair between... Though it is possible for Roy to recruit him at this point, it is very unlikely. After some time passes, Percival declares Burn's action ceases. So wait, can we recruit him some other time? Now I need to know. Then, in this case, I didn't need to bring Lalum if I could get him some other chapter. Oh, we can recruit him in chapter 15. Almost kind of seems like it's impossible to get here. Recruit him in this chapter in hard mode. Setting. It kind of looks like it's impossible to recruit him in this chapter. Or it's just one of those that's just not likely. Okay. Because I'm seeing, like... Yeah, recruitment in Chapter 15. I see his stats on Chapter 15. But it's not showing his stats for... normal mode Chapter 15. I don't know. Like... We have another shot at Percival. So that means if I fail this, then I don't need to take Lalo with me. Okay. This is bad. Reinforcements were 8 and 12. Great. I kind of need to get back here. Do this again. Molly, are you making your bed? There you go. I thought I would have more time. So, try going here. You could probably survive. You're tankier. Have Shin run all the way down there. Can you? Shin will get hit, but that's okay. It would have been better if I just waited. Oh, 16. I'm gonna have you keep fighting. I'll let Geese have this EXP. Or Ray, actually. I'll start going down here. It's them, the Lycian army. Flare, I thought you had taken care of them in Chuto. I did. Well, I left a dragon to deal with them, so I never thought they would have survived. What? In that case, my reputation as your commanding officer is now also jeopardized. If I can't defeat the Alliance army here, people will start to suspect my ability. I must do something. But they defeated a dragon. They seem to be tougher than I expected. Narshin, what should we do? No choice, Flare. I'll return to Aquilia and plan an attack on Lycian Alliance army. Flare, you stay here. Stay here? You don't have to defeat them. I just want you to hit them as hard as you can. And decrease their numbers. Narshin, you would use me as cannon fodder. Flare, to tell you the truth, you would have been executed a long time ago, when you failed to capture the Western Isles. I'm giving you a chance to prove your worth again. You should be thankful. Do you want me to carry out your execution right here? Yes, sir. Understood. Good. Then I leave the rest to you. Yeah, okay, it's impossible to steal his stuff. Now I know. We would have had to rush over there just to try to beat the boss, and that just feels impossible. Like, I actually don't know if that would have been possible. We got 2 cabs over here. I can deal with 2. But maybe I can get geese in range to deal with one of them. Hey, Purple Crab. How's it going? Spent a few deaths here. Oh, great, they're all off. And I put myself in a bad spot. Hey, how's it going? I thought I had more time on these calves before they showed up, but nope, my mistake. But hey, at least I got the con ring. Yeah, we're starting to deal with a lot more not reinforcements. Yes, but we're starting to deal with promoted units a lot more. Okay. Lance is blocked in. This is where I have to make my stand. Basically. Luina's in a bad spot. She needs to back out. For now, Shin. I think you also need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, who do you have? You have Lalum? You have Lalum. Shit. And I just... so I figured this chapter will be one large pain point. So far, it's not that bad. Now that I realize that it's probably not going to happen that I get Percival in this chapter, I can bench Lalum. So that's nice. I can bench her. You need to just go here. Just gotta stay here. Give you Lalum. Now let me out here. Shin's in a bad spot. I didn't even think that I can use this as a blockade. So maybe I could get Milady to rescue Shin. Or something. You're going here. Yeah, we already had OBS crash early on today, so if we get another crash, I'm just gonna call it. But at least it crashed before I even actually really started the chapter. Still in the prep phase. Please, I need you to get healed. But so far, the biggest hurdle is the first couple turns. So far, that's the biggest hurdle. Also, I just now realized something. Rutger and Fur have more defense and HP than Deke does. They are better tanks. And I just find that hilarious. Set you here with the killer. It's a decent team right there. I do not want you attacking. If you back out. Yeah, Deke is just... Normally, I would think heroes or mercenaries are the ones that are supposed to have more HP and defense, but no. Both of my Myrmidons have more defense and HP than Deke does. And I just think that's funny. Sure, it's by, like, 1 point, but still. that good of a tank. Okay, we lucked out with Alan. We lucked out, but Paladin didn't move. Shin. Let's see if we can go for a crit. Thank you, Shin. Shin has become one of my better units, honestly. He can tank a little bit. He's able to tank a little bit, and he, at least with the killer bow, he's got a lot of crits. Okay, either I heal Alan, swap him. Actually, no. You know what? Alan, you back out. You attack with the javelin. Then Milady goes here, and we will rhythm game here soon. Milady stays here. She has better defenses. Purple Crab of Unknown. Okay, Purple Crab, you get to choose the rhythm game. Again, your options are Miku, Donkey Konga, Final Fantasy, or Kingdom Hearts. Although Kingdom Hearts has a lot less songs unlocked because I haven't bothered doing that. But you get to choose. It's yours, and yours alone. I mean, there's no option on YouTube to do redeems like that, so... Final Fantasy again? Got it. Let's go ahead and pause this. Get this going. And turn that off. I need to swap this around because I was playing Bloodborne. Get that in there. Again, it's just a small detour. Get this going. You could double or pass it. No, you can't. I mean, you could pass and maybe hand it back to Crimson if you want, but you can't double it. Where's the... Hold on, something ain't right. Why is it not popping up? Oh, it wasn't plugged in all the way. That makes sense. Okay, since this is already loaded up, Purple Crab, what song? And I gotta get the actual audio going. Do you want me to look through something from FF1 or FF3 again? Because last time we did Matoria's Cave. You got the mini-boss from the remakes. Okay, that was a weird start. See the FF3 songs? Okay. Something's up with the... Yeah, something's wrong. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Something's not right. What? I'm closing that out and opening it back up again. The audio was being weird. No passbacks. Okay, Crimson. Alright, audio should be working fine. Either hasn't realized or purposely ignoring the fact that you have been trying to basically ask what to call them since I keep saying of unknown gender. That's up to Purple Crab. You got Maiden of Water, the Crystal Cave, the battle theme, Eternal Wind, the overworld, Boundless Ocean, Maiden of Water, another version of it. This one's... There's a slight difference. The top one is like showing clips of the game. This one's just... It's a little bit different. Salonia. Let me know the truth.
truth. I think that's like a cutscene type of thing. To answer the question, you are a woman. Okay. Invincible. We got Forbidden Land. We got the Crystal Tower. You got the boss battle theme. You got Dark Crystals. And this is the last battle. Those are your Final Fantasy III songs. Anything from here, or do you want me to check a different game? Or different FF soundtrack list? This is the last battle? Got it. Definitely gonna have to focus. Again, if I lose on the extreme mode, I just play the lower difficulty. My God! Nope. Okay. I couldn't get past that first section. I'll just lower the difficulty. I tried. It's about playing the song, you know, just playing the song all the way through. Light, cloud, darkness thing. This is a good final battle theme. It's kind of funny, though, in Final Fantasy II that they don't have a specific final battle theme for the Emperor. The boss theme gets reused. So, final boss doesn't really get an exclusive theme. Kind of sad. But I do like the final boss theme for that. Of course, Final Fantasy I only had the one battle theme to begin with. There we go. Play through the song. Must be the old age. I don't know what age. Don't worry, this isn't me asking, it's just making a joke. Yeah, pretty much just kind of jokes.
moves. Yeah, so you were wondering how I got Chaos, because this is like a big crossover thing. You get a bunch of characters to work with. You get a bunch of characters from... So you get Warrior of Light, Sarah, Garland, Firin, Maria, Guy, Leon, Minwu, the Emperor, Onion Knight, Cid, Cloud of Darkness, the main 5 of Final Fantasy IV plus Gobez, the main 5 of Final Fantasy V plus Gilgamesh and Exdeath, Terra, Locke, Edgar, Celeste, Mog, and Kefka, Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, Barrett, Red 13, Yuffie, Vincent, Sephiroth, Advent Children, Cloud, Tifa, Crisis Core for Zack. You get Squall, Renona, Laguna, Cypher, and Edea and Ultimecia. Zidane, Vivi, Garnet, Aiko, Kuja, Tidus, Yuna, Auron, Jekt, Seymour. 10-2s, Yuna, Riku, Pain, Shantoto, Prish, Ampmau, Louisette. You get Vaughn, Ash, Balthier, Fran. Who cares about the other two, clearly? Gaperon. Lightning, Snow, Vanille, Hope. You get Cid, Sarah, Null, and another version of Lightning. Y'shtola, Thransed, Yida, Amphenald, another Y'shtola, Noctis, Gladius, Ignis, Prompto, Arinea. And then for the spin-offs, you get Benjamin from Mystic Quest. You got Ramza, Agrias, and Orlando from Tactics. You got Kieran from Crystal Chronicles. Cosmos and Chaos, specifically from Dissidia Final Fantasy. Materia and Spiritus from the arcade Dissidia NT / Opera Omnia. They were used in there. You get Type 0 characters. You got Ace, Machina, Rem, Kurosame. We get a Record Keeper rep with Tyro. Mobius Final Fantasy gets a rep. And you get a Chocobo from Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. Amphanon? Did I say it wrong? I probably did. But yeah, those are all the characters you get to put in your party. And they have different skills to mess around with that activate during each one, during the stages. You get a summon, you get a little Mog to follow you around. What you're supposed to do to unlock all the songs, though... I'm just showing this off a little bit, since it seems like you didn't really know about this rhythm game. You go into, let's just call it story mode, quote-unquote. You pick a song, you pick a game, and it has a difficulty rating. And then what you're supposed to do is you have to... that's not the right button. You start at the very beginning, and then you move up the way. If you get a treasure chest, it has a key, and the key can unlock another series song to mess around with. Final Fantasy XIV has the most songs, I can tell you that much. Oh yeah, I figured I'd show this off. And you also get an endless mode as well. I haven't messed around with that. Anyway. I didn't mean to do that. Let's swap it back. Turn that off. And swap back to the Fire Emblems. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Milady has more defenses than Alan. Actually, she has more HP than Alan, too. She should be able to tank better. Alan can at least stay back and use the Javelin. You need to start backing out. There's going to be reinforcements from down here, so that's going to be a problem. Someone not old on Scott's Spot stream? Possible. Just blind and respectful tolerance. I mean, so far, a lot
of people that show up here are old, including myself. I am way old. Although Badcap is currently like the youngest one that shows up. He is the youngest, surrounded by children. And I just feel I feel sad that you don't get my references. The real test is asking if they find 30 old. That is a good question. Is 30 old? If you were to ask anime, like just anime in general, yes, you are an old man if you are 30. You are a wizard. 30's not old, good. At least someone agrees. 30 is young, thank you. These purple crabs gotta be like 40 plus. Ah, yeah, if 30 is young, purple crab is even older. JK. I need... Please don't throw a slur. I need Shin to run away. The reinforcements are going to cause problems. We may have to have this group defend. I probably can't further much, actually. Just what I needed. Shin, can you, like, get away? That would be nice. I mean, it's nice that you're distracting him, but I need you to, like, actually get out of there. I made mistakes. Mistakes were made. Well, one thing that's good to know is that basically everyone here can take a hit. We don't really want to exploit that. Fur? No, we'll still do that. Boy, take... Hooker, something like this would probably be okay. Lilina, you need to just escape. Damn it, you can't escape. There is no escape for Shin. He's dead. Unless we only get one chance at this. Come to YouTube, now smack you with my bagpipes. Except Roy. Are you Scottish? Great Scott. Alright. Shin has a single chance to survive. He has to get the crit. Oh, he failed. He missed. He needed both hits and one of them to be a crit. Well, unless I don't have physic, there was no way. Aye, laddie. Very Scottish. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Alan? Can't kill, but maybe we can... Milady can go ahead and attack. That's fine. Never mind, Milady, you have crap accuracy. Alan, I'm gonna do this. Weaken you a And then we need to pay respects for Shin. He shall be missed. Yeah, he's screwed. And of course, there's another one with a killer lance. So far, I've been having trouble with the guys with killer lances. They've been causing a lot of issues. Oh my god, Shin. Oh my god. There's still a chance. As to hear a Scottish accent, but you can't hear yourself. That is very true. Can't really get a Scottish accent when Purple Crab is not on mic. And my Scottish accent is probably, I'm probably butchering it. Lilina, you can't make it. Okay. Geese. Do it? I kind of already did. The Great Scott. Be Scottish spot. That's probably the most I can do, laddie. I don't know if this is Scottish or something else. Offend all Scottish people, I will try my best. I did try my best. You need like another pointed attack! Deke, you needed 19 attack. Actually, Ray, can you do this? No, you can weaken. You know what? I should have gone for try to get a crit. Hey, Orphan's here. How's it going, Orphan? Here to see me offend a different nationality with my accents? How are we relating on my accent? I don't know, laddie. I don't think it's gonna work. My accents aren't that great. Lilina can't make it. Rutger, can you... You can't kill. No one can kill. I have to go for a crit. You'll leave if you do an Australian accent? I mean, you've already heard my Aussie accent, and you already know how much I butcher it. There's nothing to prove. Wait, I still have the light brand. Scatter, I know already. You need to be like one square forward, but now, because you're not one square forward, causing issues. Damn it. Someone's dead. Did I kill Purple Crab with my accent? That's a good question. Purple Crab, did I destroy you with my accent? Did I deal psychic damage? This is not going well. Well, someone needs healing. And that someone will be... Shin. Let's try that again. You didn't get the kill. But we can save Shin. He's safe. That was the Killer Lance. Alan, can you... No, you can't. You live? Okay. That's something. You know what, milady? You go back out here. I think we need to mend. Yeah, we mend. Alright. I think I should utilize this. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh no, I have to do it this way. Steel Lance. Good. Next, Alan. We can't risk another Killer Lance attack. Damn it, Alan. Man, I wish I could use Lalum. Two sweeps. Okay, Lalum was pointless, but you know, keep that in mind. Oh, they're heading back up there. Good. They can all work on that. Good. That works out. We have a chance. Except when Ellen gets hit. Okay. We're still doing good. Lilina. Come on. Yay! I did it. Lilina, you're level 14, and you still only have 5 speed. What do we do about you? Can't really... You coward! Fight me like a man! Get away from there! I can't hit you! Alright, if I were to hit him, I have to use... Deke. I have to use Light Brand. I mean, I could have used Ray, but... Nah. Probably really could. Alright. Doing okay. Some more reinforcements later. This is a job for Fur and Rooker, actually. So Roy can deal with it for now as well. Luckily, this team, I think, can handle this. Alan needs to back out. Lady, if you were to attack... 4 damage isn't that bad. 4 damage is not that bad. I think I'll attack. Never mind. Lady, your accuracy kind of sucks. You kind of need an Iron Lance, honestly. Alright. Shin is safe. Ellen, you need to mend Shin. Now Shin can help out next turn. Keep your Iron Lance equipped. Can't do anything. They just gotta hold the fort. At this point, Lilina is just going to join the other group. I think I need to keep Fanny over here. Someone needs to rescue Ellen if needed. needs healing. Let's start with healing him. I don't need Alan for that. So I can keep Alan here. We can do this. Shin can kill with the iron bow. Thanks, milady. You're really helping me. At least you both missed. Lance, just stay there. Down here. Again, Rooker and Fur, I think, are my best shot, but Deke will be a good second. Start heading this way. There is no way I'm stopping the other reinforcements. That's impossible at this point. Wait, did someone else need it? Oh yeah, Rooker needs it. I think you're at full health now. Purple Crab, do you happen to know when we get a warp staff? A warp staff would be very nice right now. Here's the next set. As long as they don't go around, we're good. Ah, yes. Go ahead. Keep attacking Lance. It's working. I swear. Where do they move? Right here. Okay. Right here. Hide in the forest, basically. You can head up here. I'm not giving Lily enough time to catch up. I don't really care. Over here, we got a Killer Lance. I want to get rid of him. That would be 26. I need to get rid of the Killer Lance. That is the biggest threat here, honestly. Perfect. Level up, and Shin's maxed out. Res, okay. Here's Shin's stats. Honestly, these don't seem that bad. Maxed out on speed. Strength of 16 is pretty good. Skill of 17 isn't bad. 9 defense, 11 luck. This is pretty good. This is pretty good from what I can tell. The lady finally hit someone. I can maybe get the kill. Is it worth it? Any kill is worth it, I guess. Just I'll make sure Shin is at full health. You never know. You might need it. She actually hit this time. Another Killer Lance. He is a huge threat. This is working out. They're not going up and around. That's really helping me right now. If they decided that some of these units went up here, I would be screwed. Honestly, this was a better choke point than trying to hang out down where I did the first checkpoint, I would have been surrounded. This worked out a lot better. Yeah, let's try it. Axe Reaver, Steel, Silver. I know none of them have Killer Lances. Is there another Killer Lance somewhere around here? Yes, there is. That Killer Lance is the biggest threat. So speed, defense, that's pretty good. Oh, I can't. I can't. I was gonna put her here, and heal, but no, you got a vulnerary. Oh, you still have the torch. You didn't need that. Shit. Okay. Start bringing these guys over. Fur is probably my best shot. What's your speed? 1 to 9, weight of 10. So you have a speed of 15. Oh, I didn't realize the steel sword laid me down that much. You're going with the iron. So this will do. I'll just, you know what? Just use it. Good, we got him next turn. Fur's got it. I may have to have Shin rescue Ellen so we can keep Milady healed. Fur's got this. Now, 2 forward. Rutger, you're up. Should be okay. Okay, I just need to set you down here. Now let's just have you attack. Okay. I can go ahead and let Lance get this kill as well. Lance is doing okay. He's very tanky. 14, 16. Oh, wow. Milady's even tankier. I didn't even realize that. I think I just kind of have to do that. Nope, I can't dance, so you stay there. The last set of reinforcements. They should head north. Lance is gonna need some healing. I think I have to swap him out with Alan for a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna swap him out with Alan. Maybe I could get Shin to take down that one paladin that just attacked Milady. This is very stressful. Okay. Down here, Ruker does have it, but I can feed it a fur. Come on, Lilina. She did it. Oh no, the fire broke. Whatever shall I do? Now for the hero. I think I can just kind of leave them as is. They need to come up here and deal with probably this group. They might have to deal with this group themselves. Unless I can have them deal with Flare, not that it really matters. It's not like they're going to be able to leave anyway. Okay. Shin. Get rid of this one. Thank you. Sadly, Lance needs to back out. Alan needs to stand here and take over. Yeah, we need to just hope that we survive. Okay. This guy's gonna be a lot harder. Lady's doing better. Damn it. He's probably gonna get attacked by a javelin as well, but he will live. Good. You need to mend. Alan needs to back out. Lance needs to get right back here. Just wait. Can you kill? No. Not without the killer bow with a crit. Let's go for it. Well, we weaken. He'll probably run away. He'll stall for a bit. I don't... No, you're not doing anything. Okay. Maybe we just need to surround him. Let's use a nice sword. Wow, Ruker, you missed. That's not something you do. Not anymore. What the hell is up with that? Okay, Lilina, you got this. Okay. Level up. Level 15, she got skill and luck. Okay. She's more accurate, more likely to crit. She still can't double. You're going here, you're just not gonna move. Not gonna attack, I should say. Deke. You can get hit twice. Can Ray get the kill right now? Possibly. Thank you, Ray! Level up! What'd you get? Magic and defense. Okay, at least Ray has more speed. He just needs a better tone. Okay, this team can move up. This team needs to head up here. Maybe deal with these guys eventually. I want them to get over here and start buying stuff and start transporting, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. God. Malik? Oh no. This is not good. Come on. Good stats. Strength, skill, speed. Okay, we'll take it. I wish there was a defense point. Dead. Well, that went okay. That went okay. If I didn't try to have Shin and Luina run away like that, they could have helped out up here a little bit more, and maybe we could have actually taken out a few other units. But one thing that would really make a difference... One thing that would make a difference... We don't need Lalo. She doesn't need to be in the party. There's no way I'm getting Percival this chapter. So... Who to take? If I take Tad, If I take Chad, he is a useless unit that's not going to be able to do anything. He's there just for the arena. He would be just as useful as Lalum was. I have some lockpicks. Always I want to make that change. Also, Ellen, you do not need the torch. Physic? Restore, unlock, sleep, barrier, magic defense. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Physic? Is now the time for Physic? I just realized I'm actually getting full in storage. Shit. Great. I'm gonna have to go through my inventory a bit. I might need to have some of these other units down here just hold stuff. That might make a difference to let me have more storage. You know what? We're giving an Iron Lance to Milady. And a Javelin. Alan... Geese is fine. Deke is fine. Sol is fine. Rutger is mostly fine. Ray is fine. For now. Actually. Since he's not really doing much... Is there anything I can sell? Heroes Crest. Yeah, we can sell these 3. He should have a Vulnerary, but for now... Oh, we have a blue gem. We'll do that. Let me look. Is there other stuff to sell? Not really. Shin with the blade. No, I should save these. I should save them. I would take these back and sell them, but no. Sent them with the javelin. Maybe I could destroy him. Do I use up the Horse Slayer? There's a lot of guys here. Let's save it for some other time, maybe. When I really need it. Okay. I think overall we did okay. Oh, who to take? Who to take with? Sue? No. Do we have Lou? Okay, let's be honest. We don't need Clarine, we got Saul. Where else would I use it? Well, it only has 9 uses. Like, it will only last so long, but I could take it. I don't know. There's a lot of reinforcements. It would only last so much, but yeah, you're not wrong. I could take Boars. He has decent defense. He doesn't have the HP, but he has decent defense. We could take Boars. Well, wait, no. That speed of 8 is really gonna hurt him, so maybe not. I could take another mage. It's either that or take Shrek. Let's take Lou. Let's try it. Down here. For now, let's have Lou over here with everyone else. But I think Lou will eventually join the team up there. Like, it'll be Lilina and Lou up here. I'm thinking. And you go over here. Yeah, it's kind of getting difficult to justify bringing boars into a map. He just doesn't have the movement, and right now, his speed is also going to really hurt him. The other option is, instead of Lou, I bring Sue in. That would be the other option. Rhythm game again. Miku song? Oh. I guess Purple Crab gets to choose, but it has to be a Miku song. Okay. Do you even know many Miku songs, Purple Crab? You're doubling and passing it back. You can't double it, but you can pass it back, I guess. No, literally none. You could literally just say random or something. You could say, like, oh, pick a random song, and I could just play the first one random, or be like, hey, fifth one you haven't played. I don't know. Something like that. Unless Crimson just wants to choose. It's up to you. I'm trying to get this loaded up. Triple and pass it back. That's not how it works. You can't triple. You can't double. None of that is how it works. Come on, load. There we go. Should load any second now. And choose whatever you want then. You're letting me choose Crimson? Alright. How about we play one I haven't done yet? Sure. If I'm... No? Oh. Okay. Crimson's saying, Purple Crab, you could choose whichever rhythm game you want. We could boot up Final Fantasy again if you want. Crimson was just jumping the gun. Crimson really likes Miku. Purple Crab doesn't want to choose. Well, Crimson, what do? You could just pick. The pressure's getting to Purple Crab, Crimson. Just go ahead and you choose. Nobody has to. What does that mean? Just take it, Crimson. You're the one that redeemed it. I know you want Miku, Crimson. Go ahead and choose. Yeah, Crimson need a choice. Senbonzakura? Which version? F or original? Which one, Crimson? Okay, I'll just assume F. Oh. Oops. Hard mode, probably, right? Right. Wait, wasn't there a lot of lag in this one? I'll try extreme. Go down to hard. I'm still annoyed that there's two versions. Yeah, wasn't there a bunch of lag in this one? I can't remember. There probably was. Is it wanting to... Oh, wait. Hold on. Is it loading? Or did it crash? What happened? Okay. It's just being dumb. That wasn't gonna happen. What the hell is that? Okay, hard mode it is. hard mode it is. That's a lot of notes. Right there. That's, oh boy. Now, if we can just get this to load. I don't know why it's taking a while. I remember! It was that section that threw me off. Crimson, at this point, this is where I would normally go down a difficulty, but I know last time you really hated when I did that. Way lower? Okay. You really didn't like that I, just went down lower difficulties. You said you wanted me to suffer. It was something like that. I forget when. At some point you did. At least I'm pretty sure. Now we basically get to play through the song like a third time, but still. It dems the rules. We play through times. I'm pretty sure it was you, Crimson, unless that sounds like a more reasonable thing you would have said. That's what it was. Yeah, I remember. I remember now. Okay. I was just misremembering some of the details. Okay, back to Fire Emblems. Alright. Well done, Unnormal. I got pretty close on the hard mode, though. There was that one section in hard mode that I just couldn't get the rhythm. But I think I brute forced it once, and that's how I was able to get through it. I think we just kind of leave this as it is. Yeah. There is a good chance that we are going to be stopping in the middle of this chapter. So just a heads up. I think I was supposed to have the steel lancing hook shit. Yeah, Purple Crab, sometimes my computer cannot just handle Miku on stream, probably with everything. So, some of the songs just get a bunch of input lag, and, like, it literally cannot be done. I would probably need, like, a Steam machine to really be able to play Miku effectively. Which, speaking of Steam machines, shouldn't we be finding out about it, this month? Miku's too powerful, I know. Was the one Miku song? I think Purple Crab said she doesn't know any Miku songs. Iron Lance, Javelin. Yeah, no. Yeah, yeah. Thought you said one, my bad. Yeah, I remember Crab saying that she didn't know any Miku songs. Do you have any particular thoughts on the Miku music, Purple Crab, or just never were interested? Me personally, it's something that I knew about Miku for like 15 years plus around because a friend of mine would listen to Miku music, so I knew about some songs like the one we just played. But I never really went out of my way to play Miku or listen to Miku stuff. Dyslexia acting up again. Crimson. But when I started doing the rhythm game redeem, I was gifted a copy of Miku. So we have Miku songs to mess around with. So a lot of those, a lot of the songs that I played on stream, or some of the ones I played on my own time, were the first times I was hearing a lot of these Miku songs. I do have a cooldown on that rhythm game redeem for every, I think it's like 35 minutes, so it takes a bit of time for that to come back. Okay. You have the Killer Lance. I think I need Shin to grab this kill. Then can... I need Geese right here. I'm just gonna wait. Rutger, can you kill? That is 36. Okay. Deke, can you kill? Yes. Damn it, Deke. Again, right now it's the first few turns we need to get past. I know you can't kill, but we're making this archer run away. Up here, got the Killer Lance, but Lance needs healing. Alan also needs healing. If Milady were to go here, she can't double anyone with the iron. She has more accuracy. I can have... That can make a difference. We mend Lance. Do that. Damn it. It's just bad. It's really bad. Elena. I can't do that somehow either. You just need to back out. Would still kill twice, so I'd rather have more accuracy. Rip Ellen. Did I do something? She's out of range. Ellen's out of range. What are you talking about? Lance might be dead. You didn't see Lance? Okay. I was gonna say, what are you talking about? She's protected. And you'd be surprised, Ellen can tank a hit. And she also has good evade. Jesus Christ. Lance is in danger. There it is. Alright, try that again. We're trying this again. I am blind. More proof that Scottish woman is blind once again. Do you need glasses? You gotta just hold the forward. Most of this was okay. I do know blue up here. Our age doesn't whether way with bagpipe, please. Not currently, but definitely when you're older. I've had glasses for I would say most of my life. I think I got glasses when I was 10. Give or take. Yeah, that sounds about right. And hey, I always gave the appearance that I was smarter, so there's always perks. There's perks to having glasses. You give off the illusion that you are smarter than what you actually are. But if you actually are smart, then you get the intelligence buff. Hydrate? I'm gonna have to step away. I'm gonna have to step away and BRB while I let this play.
You need to stretch.
I'm here. Getting back to I shall hydrate. And I shall indeed stretch. Alright. Go here, because every time I put you in range... Sorry, every time I put you in range of the Killer Lance guy, you just die. So, it's not a good sign. Add purple rabbit family. Didn't frickin' Shroob say you shouldn't just add random people all the time? You need to be more selective on who to add. Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, not necessarily towards that, but so checking through my chat log. Should be up here somewhere. Or never mind. Did she? When did you last listen to Shrew? Oh, great. I'm pretty sure Shrew was basically saying that you shouldn't just be adding, like, everyone you meet to the family tree. Speaking of which, though. Because I do not have anything set up on the YouTube side. Can I copy the link? Purple Crab, if you are interested, I don't have anything set up on the YouTube side. I have a Discord server. If you want to join, there's the link. It's up to you, but it's there if you want it. Yeah, Crimson basically made a family tree of different streamers and stuff, so it's adding onto the list every so often. First, Shin. Let's try to go for the killer bell. Not related to Discord. You're good. See, Crimson, you can't just be adding random people to the family tree. It's weird. For either? Okay, I just gave you the option. That's all. I just don't really have anything set up on the YouTube side to have the link automatically available, so... we need to do this. Go here. That's also how it started, because you call Shrew. Ah, right. You did that with me, and that's also how it started, because you called Shrew. True. You called me Uncle, I guess. Here. I think I should just leave these two as is. Be for the best. Unless I can get Blue to kill. Is Purple Crab a Fire Emblem expert or something? I mean, Purple Crab's mentioned that she's played a good chunk of them. If I remember correctly, she said she still needs to play 1 through 5, Radiant Dawn, and New Mystery. So, it sounds like you played about half of the series. Alright. Yeah, not a Fire Emblem expert. More than me, more than you, Crimson, so it must be expert, because clearly that's how it works. Just constantly overly focus on Fire Emblem to learn some things about it. Doesn't mean you're an expert, but when you overly analyze a game, you know, you give off the appearance of an expert. Which is why you should have some glasses. You could sell the... You could feign expertness from it. You got called baby today again? By who? By Lou? What'd you do, Crimson? And yes, I'm saying, what did you do? Because it was probably warranted in some form. Alan's gonna need healing again, but maybe we could get away with having to back out. I can have Shin get the kill. Lance died last time because I think we just wasn't able to do much about the Killer Lance. Okay. Alan, you back out. Ellen, you go in here and heal. She was talking about a song that you didn't know that was apparently in Cars. Life is a Highway, probably. She assumed you didn't watch Cars because you don't know. Then you backfired with the fact that you had seen all the Cars movies and you watched the first one when you were 5. The rest when they came out. It was even 1 year old when the first movie came out. Simply barely remembered that. You are just a little baby. You're lucky that Badcap shows up, or else you would be the youngest one here. Just remember that, Crimson. Real gone? I think I know which one you're talking about. It's been a while since I've seen Cars. I just think they're just okay movies. You're still the child of Badcap this year. You act true. Very true. I need... Ray, can you? I mean, not really. We can have Rutger go here. Get the kill. Geese goes here. No, wait, hold on. Start with him. Weaken, so he'll run away. So, Crimson, when are you gonna go back to Fire Emblem Awakening? When are you gonna do that? Javelin. Well... What, not liking the Fire Emblem, Crimson? Actually, I should have Lou go here, try to deal some damage. Just kinda. You give it more time. You're only like 7 chapters in. Frickin' course. Miss Milady had the HP to take it, but can she take the other, like, javelins that are probably gonna target her? You like the game? You just gotta play more of it. Good job, Geese. That crit helps. Okay, Milady should survive all these javelins. Good. Great! Okay, up there is basically taken care of. That helps a lot. Lou, can you kill? Yes. Or I can hand the kill to Lilina. Really babying you, aren't I, Lilina? It's not like Lou needs it, so sure. Is it smart? Maybe not. Level up. Skill and res. are javelins and steel lances. So we could go ahead and let you... Perfect. And what's Alan at? We want to heal. Alan can go up here. You have a javelin, I believe, so I can just use the Iron Lance. Thanks, Alan. Purple crab, do you have blue hair? What? Where's that coming from, Crimson? You don't know? You're just asking random questions? I don't even know how you got to that, Crimson. Let's see if we can get Ray killed. What? I know, right? I'm just as confused as you are, Purple Crab. Is this a blue hair and pronouns joke? I don't know. I don't know where he's getting that from. Neither do I. Crimson's just asking random questions. Okay. Geese could get healed, but there's something back there. I'm just asking seriously. I don't even understand what you meant by that joke. Don't worry about it, Crimson. Don't worry about it. Fur, can you kill? Yes. Just HP, thanks Fur. Thank you, just for that. Thank you. Rutger. Steel sword? Yeah, we'll be okay. I still don't even know how you even got to that question, Crimson. What? Okay, Light Grant. There we go, get him out of here. You're going back down here. Okay. Alright, at least you survived. I was gonna say Geese desperately needs healing, but luckily he dodged. Damn it! You're going after Rutger as well. Oh, good. And you're guessing you're wrong. It sounds like it. It sounds like you're wrong, Crimson. Alright. To help out over here, Shin, you're going to... I think you could just get a little bit of steel belt. There we go. Get back out of here. Oh, yeah, it kind of sounds like it, Crimson. Rutger, you need to back out. You need to heal. Fur. Iron sword. Light Grant. Steel Blade. You can survive, but we are dealing with ballistas. these odds. Deke. Light Brand. Yeah, we'll take it. Damn it. Okay. Geese. Killer Axe, please work. Damn it. Good, you dodged. Kinda needed that. Can you heal? Nah, I don't like those odds. Heck yeah. Now, it's just you. Go ahead and mend. There's something made more sense if you ask what they do with a sheep. But no red and blue hair was your question. I'm still confused, Crimson. I'm still very confused. So you were originally gonna ask a question about sheep because Scottish, and instead of doing that, you decided to go with blue hair. I still don't see it. Okay. Didn't even think about the sheep question until after the blue hair. This team, you just came up with the blue hair question randomly. Okay. There was no thought. There was no thought to the question, you just asked. First thing that came to your mind, basically. That's pretty cool. Maybe we can bait. And there's Rutger. Yep. Probably should have healed him, but Saul would have been in danger. Maybe I should have done that anyway. Healed him up. Well, that's definitely it for today. Thanks for everyone who showed up. I am doing these streams Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. If you want to see the old streams that are not on Twitch anymore, they're on YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. There's a link in the About page. If you are on the YouTube side, maybe consider the Twitch side. We have redeems and emotes to mess around with. Next Monday, we are working more on this, Chapter 13. So far, it's not too bad. We just need to get past the first few rounds. And then once we get past the first couple of rounds, we can really get this going. Anyway, I'm going to end the YouTube side, and we are going to find someone great on Twitch. Later, YouTube. See you.